Here we are. That's it. I'm done. I quit. I'm off the rails. Let me set the scene for y'all. Here's how this is going to play out. I'm off the rails. I did some bad things I'm not terribly proud of, but I'm going to just explain to you exactly what I did wrong, and now the consequences. So hang with me. Let me set the table, the scene. A couple days ago, doing really well. I'm like, hey, let's go out to eat. And I had planned to go out to eat. Planned my day. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to metabolic reset. Set my metabolism to get metabolic flexibility. This means that I can go in and out, stay on plan most of the time, but hey, if we have a party celebration like that, I'm not going to go off the chain, let the dog loose for days, and gain all kinds of weight, wreck my metabolism, and get back to that miserable that I was before. But let me get back to the table with a story in hand. So we go out to eat, and I thought, okay, going out to eat's not a problem. I've got plans for this. I set this up with my coach. I know what to do. I can get an undressed salad. Because currently, right now, my particular plan what I'm doing, I've set up with my coaches. I'm not doing this alone. I've tried things alone. It doesn't work. But I said, okay, here's some things when you go out to eat. If you're going out to this type of restaurant, you're going here, try this, do this suggestion. You're going to stay within plan. You'll be fine. Awesome. Cool. Here's my plan. I'm doing lean proteins. I'm doing no complex carbohydrates, no sugars, no grains, all those things, right? This is what I'm doing. This is working my metabolism. I'm getting it reset. This isn't for life, right? But I'm creating healthy habits. So back to the dinner table. Cool. I'll get a little lean piece of meat. Awesome. I'll get an undressed salad. Looking at the menu. Hey, I see these are cooked in this particular way. Can the chef make this? Yeah, no problem. Awesome. So now I'm getting some steamed veggies. Oh, by the way, do you have any just like mixed berries or fruit? Yeah, okay. Hey, instead of like ice cream or some kind of like big cake dessert, just a little dish of that. It's an upcharge. Cool. What do you think? A couple bucks. The dessert's like 12, so winning, right? Cool. That's my plan. No big deal. Get there, look at the menu. And I was pretty hungry that day. It was one of those days where you're busy, you're shuffling. If you have children, and then now they're doing different things, you and your spouse, me and my wife are trying to organize life and get people to where they need to go, and sometimes you get left out. So I actually didn't eat enough anyway. And so in my mind, I'm like, kind of really didn't have lunch, and I just kind of snacked on some of my free-range vegetables, and I'm like, you know what? Here's what I do. I shouldn't get the big hunkin' fat piece of meat, but I'll trim the fat off. No big deal. Got this. And it'll be cooked in presentation. It's just gonna it's gonna satiate me and feel good. Took a bite in that steak. Woo! Next thing I know, ate it all. I'm like, oh. Well, right in the middle, tossing it up, and I got my undressed salad there. And then what I do is I say, okay, what do you guys usually dress this with? And now, I could have brought my own. In fact, I have a little container of my own homemade dressing that I can bring and take. It's great. I didn't have it. What do you got? We have oil and vinegar. Cool. Just give me the vinegar. And I know you're like, that sounds weird. Actually, it's pretty good. A little bit of pepper on there. Dial it in. You're great. Okay. So eating that undressed salad. I got some steamed veggies. Got my whole plan. And our server is like, well, listen, I'm handling the food and things like that, but hey, do you guys want a cocktail? And I look at my wife, and it's been a long day, and we're a little stressed. The kids are really entertaining themselves, which is super, don't get that when you're eating with kids, you know what I mean. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm like, yeah. And our go-to drink is adult Red Bull vodkas, aka the espresso martini. They're really, really popular now these days, and oh my goodness, my wife and I really enjoy having some espresso martinis. So, hey, how do you make them? Is it too sweet? Do this? Okay, hey, just tell them to make it less sweet. Don't use a simple syrup. We like it just more coffee up anyway. Cool. They make it. Great. Cheers. Clink. Drink it. Okay, good. I could stop there. My wife and I are having a nice dialogue. We're having nice sips on our drinks. And we're just enjoying each other's company. And hey, can I freshen those drinks up? And before I could even think, I'm like, sure. You kind of see where this is going. So we're about 3 adult Red Bull vodkas in, espresso martinis. So we're drinking those, and I'm feeling pretty good at this point. So we need to hang out for a little bit because I'm timing it. We don't want to make sure that we've got the driving down and not do that. But we enjoy our company. It's a long, epic meal, and I get another bowl of berries. Now, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Like, I'm getting all my carbohydrates from vegetables and berries. I'm staying away from non-starchy vegetables, and it's really working for me. And I just to give you a heads up, I have to look. I lose count every day, but I'm on day 18. Like, write it down right here. So I'm tracking these videos, and I want to do this to hold myself accountable. And some days I'm like off on my days. So, and lost my train of thought. Oh, I know. Okay, so over the course, I have a baseline we started with, and then we've made tweaks and things to my diets where I'm like, hey, I can actually have a bit more berries. But I've noticed if I just face plant in a giant bowl, I kind of pay for that. So it's about watching where my body goes, right? So I'm like, I'll take more. And I definitely overate. And with the alcohol. So here's the issue with the alcohol. Is it affects your sleep. And so when you're sleeping, your body is actually processing fat. Your liver is working on that. Well, because I drink the alcohol, what's my liver focusing on? The alcohol, the toxin that I just put in it called alcohol. The body's like, this is poison. What are you doing? The liver, clean it out. So my liver's doing that. Now that fat I ate from the steak, did my body metabolize that? No. Did my body pull from my fat stores? No. My body goes, well, that's extra fuel that we're going to need, especially now because this guy's like burning fat stores. We got to store it back up. So my body will push that into my fat. Yeah. So alcohol gains weight, increases blood pressure. There's all kinds of I don't need to have a lecture on alcohol, but I know that. But in the moment, I'm sacrificing my future self and my future health for, I don't want to say convenience, I guess just joy. And there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm going to have a drink or two with my wife on a date night, or when her and I are just have a time to bond. It's not like we need to drink every night. We're not planning to drink every night. And it's really just about kind of learning about dedication and moderation, and gaining this flexibility. So I'm glad this happened. So yesterday, confession, got with my coach, Michelle. In fact, we shot a video yesterday about this particular topic. And I thought it was just really good to maybe just reassess and elaborate on that and say, this is where I am. So now I'm day 18. Yesterday, I was like, Michelle, I wrecked myself. She said, no, you didn't. No guilt, no shame. Acknowledge it. Don't continue. Bring it back in. Get right back on plan. And guess what's going to happen? Your body's dynamic. You are getting metabolic flexibility. So you're going to be able to start pushing your body to now get back and burn fat and get back on plan the way it's going to come down. And, happy to say, the way it came back down. So, did I wreck myself? No. Am I quitting? No. Did this nearly make me quit? Sometimes. You get up in the morning and you play those mental gymnastics where you're like, that's it. I'm sacrificing too much, and I'm really not. I'm not hungry. I'm happy. I'm going to talk about how sweet, just how salty and how sweet things are that I've never noticed before. It's crazy. But, so I'm satiated. I'm not hungry. My stomach's not growling. In fact, I don't even have the cravings. So what am I sacrificing? Is it too hard? No. So what is it? It goes back to the habit. It's just habit. And what I love, what I'm learning, and even falling down is it's okay. I'm getting back up and I'm going back at it. This is not a sprint. This is a long process. And it's really not that long. I'm planning 60 days of this. I'm going to see where I am. I'm going to then kind of get in a little bit of like rest mode. And if I have more weight to lose, maybe I'll kick it back up. I don't know. But the point is, I'm not doing this over a day. I'm not doing this over a couple days. I'm looking at it at weeks and months. that's my update for today. I hope you have a great day. If not, make it a great day. And I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Thank you.